Thank you very much. Kristen, thank you so much for, that's all right, you made me cry now, and I'll have to gather my emotions. It's obviously an incredible honor to be here tonight as the first recipient of the Greg Montalbano Award, and I need to thank some people who have made this happen. I'd like to start with the Lowell Spinners and Drew Weber, the rest of your staff. It's obvious. I haven't been around the organization a whole lot, but just being here for a couple hours I've been tonight, it's obvious why you have the most successful organization in professional sports, and the sellout streak that you have going, and the support of the community. And I'd just like to thank you for putting on a great event and having me be part of it. I would also like to thank you for creating this award in Greg's name. I think it's easy for people to remember players, looking up their statistics and form a judgment of whether, yeah, you know, he hit 300 that year, pretty good year, or 200, he must have been a good, very good player, so on and so forth. You can look at statistics all day long and form your conclusions of how people are on the field, but you hit the nail on the head when you created this award to honor somebody in Greg's memory who does more than just perform on the field. Greg was more than just a talented pitcher. He was somebody who would help out in the community, most notably in Boston with the South End Baseball Club, help children who are sick, whether it be the same disease that he had or just someone who was less fortunate than he was. Greg was probably the most well-rounded individual you would ever meet in your life, and this award here tonight with Greg's name on it, even if it's just for one day every year, will bring back the focus of, no, you know, he was not just a pitcher. And thank you for creating this award, Lowell. I'd like to just recognize a couple people in the audience that have come to support me. You know, Kristen had touched upon some of the things that she so graciously said about me, and you know, a lot of times people are able to do things that they love to do, and it's made possible by more than one people. And Coach McPhee, going to work every day with you as my boss and Mike as a co-worker, Mike Lavin, it's easy to be a good person when you enjoy what you do and you enjoy the people you work with, and I'd like to thank you for that. I would like to thank my family. As Kristen said in her presentation, I'm the youngest of 8, and certainly I always do what I told, right, Mom? Right, Mom? Oh, it's special to look out here and see my 7 brothers and sisters. And my parents here. And to know that your support has been continuous, and I love you all very much. And this is my first public opportunity to recognize my fiance, seeing as I got engaged, how long ago? No, I'm just joking. That's a joke. It has been 12 days now since I have been engaged, and my fiance Lee, you know, whoa, it's like I'm at the Academy Awards. They're going to the commercials now. You know, Lee, we went through a lot this summer, and you were there for me, and I appreciate appreciate that very much. Lastly, all of us who knew Greg and have heard about Greg, and some may have just learned about him tonight, but I suspect that that's not true. You hear of all the wonderful things that he had done, the type of character which he possessed, and it's endless, and the people that he helped. And to this day, I think the Montalbano family still, it's not a surprise when they learn of another person in which Greg went out of his way to help, and it never ends. But what I'd like to recognize is the fact that all of those characteristics and qualities start from the top, and Sharon, and Andy, Kristen, and Dana, Patrick. Greg was who he was because of you guys. And I just would love to thank you so very much for selecting me as tonight's recipient. It's truly an honor, and I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.